Hello, seventh grade scholars. I'd like to introduce you to our new literary terms for Term 5. I created a Quizlet for you to study these flashcards. Remember, we are just adding to our list of lit terms. So we have terms 1, 2, and terms 4 all under our belt, and we know these. And now we have a new list of lit terms, so we're going to be studying those. So literary devices for term 5, it comes in two sections. So you have a Quizlet that you can go and study. I put them all there. But the first half of the term, we're going to look at terms that are related to writing, specifically for writing a précis. And that's going to be one of our words. So writing a précis and reading texts and understanding texts. So let's look at the first half of the term. So the first half of the term are terms that are related to writing and reading texts. So the first word is précis. What word? Précis. Right here, it'll help you with the pronunciation. So précis is a concise summary of essential points, statements, or facts. So when you write a précis, it's going to be 4 sentences only. Only 4 sentences, but they're going to be very specific sentences on what the essential points and statements and facts are. And so next week, we're going to go over all of that. So a précis, a concise summary of essential points, statements, or facts. Next word, author's purpose. What word? Author's purpose. The overall reason for the text. What's author's purpose? The overall reason for the text. So there are 5 basic purposes. So an author's purpose, the overall reason. Why is this author writing this? Is it to persuade, inform, narrate, describe, or entertain? So here are the 5 basic purposes of an author. So we have précis, we have author's purpose, and then these 5 words are also going to be just as regular lit terms, but I have them under here together, just tabbed over, to show you that those are the 5 basic purposes of the author, right? So we have persuade. What word? Persuade. Writing meant to convince the audience. What's persuade? Writing meant to convince the audience. Inform. What word? Inform. Writing meant to explain. What's inform? Writing meant to explain. Narrate. What word? Narrate. Writing meant to tell a story. What's narrate? Writing meant to tell a story. Describe. What word? Describe. Describe is writing meant to express a sensation or feeling. What's describe? Writing meant to express a sensation or feeling. Entertain. What word? Entertain. Entertain is writing meant to simply entertain as its basic purpose. So what's entertain? Writing meant to simply entertain as its basic purpose. So you want to connect, persuade with convince. You're trying to convince the audience of something. Inform, you're just explaining something, giving some information. Narrate, it's a narrative, just like Cremation of Sam McGee. It's telling a story. So narrative essay would be telling some sort of story or a narrative writing. Describe, writing meant to express a sensation or feeling. It's descriptive writing. The reader will have some sort of sensation or feeling from the description in writing. So when you are going to describe something, the reader is going to have a specific feeling. Then entertain, just for fun, right? So writing meant to simply entertain. It was funny. It was enjoyable. So those are the 5 basic purposes of an author. We will be writing a précis, so we're going to focus on the précis. We will have a few of these different basic purposes, and we'll identify those and go through examples. But you will learn how to write a précis. That will be part of your project. You'll have several précis to write, and then you'll pick your final one to be the précis that is your final project. I'll tell you more about that later. Just a little glimpse of our other terms. The next half of our term, so after the midterm, we're going to be reading Cyrano de Bergerac. So we'll have terms that are related to drama, or literary devices that are related to drama. So drama, complication, tragedy, comedy, act, scene, monologue, soliloquy, aside, irony, verbal irony, situational irony, and dramatic irony. And those last 4 you have already been studying, I think, since term 1. So These won't be new to you, but we're going to review them. So we'll get into those later. Right now, we're going to focus on terms that are related to writing and reading texts. So go ahead and study these terms at this Quizlet or make your own flashcards, that's fine too.